Tor Johnson here calling all the action from the Epic nightclub. Evan Johnson taking on Dan Moret for the brutal Genesis Amateur 155-pound title. Moret in the red shorts, backing Johnson up, and immediately he goes to the ground. And Moret now trying to work a guillotine in. He's got that guillotine in tight, but Johnson slips right out of it. These two men have fought once before, an amateur bout back in the days when it was you won 2 falls to 1. Moret took that fight, 2 submissions. And Nick Gamps offered him this rematch. At first he really didn't want it. He wanted to pave new ground. But Evan Johnson deserved a shot at the title. And here these two men are, tied up once again. Johnson on top, trying to get some ground and pound going. Moret has him in super tight, not letting Johnson have any space to work. Both these young men, very big 155-pounders, particularly for amateurs. Usually, you don't see guys in this kind of shape till they get to the pro level. And these two kids are in fantastic shape, very big 155ers. You see Moret locks up that body triangle. That will hold Johnson down. But now Johnson is safe from any submission, so he's kind of flailing away here, looking for his shots. Couple good body shots into Dan's ribs there. Moret very comfortable on the bottom. He wanted to do more striking in this. He hasn't done a lot of striking in his fights. He is a very, very good grappler. Oh, nice sneaky little shot in on Johnson's face from the bottom there. Moret has not had a lot of striking in his fights. He wanted to do more in this fight, but this fight almost immediately ended up on the ground. And it's very likely that this is where he's going to stay. Although with 3-minute rounds, Daryl Guffmiller could stand this fight up relatively quickly, as these two seem to have settled into a pretty comfortable pattern on the ground here. Moret nails another big left hand from the bottom. Johnson trying to answer. And now we're down to 1 minute in the round. And these 3-minute rounds go fast, particularly if guys are on the ground. Oh, and Moret now trying to spin out for that armbar. Johnson keeping his head down to defend it. And there he goes. He's got that armbar in, and he is really strong. He is incredibly strong, and he almost has that straightened out. Johnson is in a lot of trouble, and he has to tap. Dan Moret beats Johnson for the second time, but this time he'll get a nice, shiny, bright gold belt to go along with the victory.